My name is Noel. I have two children, three grandchildren, and I'm happily married. I was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 62. Before that, it was an ongoing process of checking my PSAs. So, final diagnosis was at age 62. Leading up to the diagnosis, there were no obvious symptoms such as pain or ill health. The only symptoms that I experienced were frequent urinations at night. I would have to get up about 3 times a night to go to the bathroom. That was the only indication that something was wrong. So my journey started as a regular physical checkup, and my doctor noticed that my PSA levels were rising slowly beyond what it had been before. So I was referred to a urologist who started to observe my PSA level. As it started to rise further, he had me do a biopsy. In fact, I did 2 biopsies and both came back negative, no evidence of prostate cancer. But on subsequent visits, my PSA levels continued to rise significantly at this point. So we had a third biopsy done and a more invasive biopsy. And the results came back that there was some evidence of prostate cancer at a very low level. Even though I've been through 2 previous biopsies with negative results, actually being told that there was evidence of prostate cancer left me with a feeling of being lost. How could this happen to me? I've led a fairly healthy lifestyle, regular exercise, watching what I ate. How could this have possibly happened to me? There was a feeling of being completely lost. What do I do next in this situation? Does it mean a sudden death? My urologist supplied me with material. He explained the options to me of the different treatments available to me. Gave me a lot of material to read, which at that particular moment I was in no position to be reading anything. He also suggested that I find peer groups, men who have actually journeyed through prostate cancer, as a way of helping me to make the decision on what actions I should be taking next. After careful consideration and consultation with my family, I decided that a radical prostatectomy was probably the best avenue for me, because at that time I just wanted to get it out of my system and not having to deal with it long term. It was the best decision that I had to make, because as it turned out, the cancer was worse than was first assumed, because the biopsy really did not get at where the cancer actually was positioned. So even though there were other options that would have made it easier on myself, the radical prostatectomy was actually turned out to be the best solution that I could have made. I've always said that it was divine inspiration why I chose to do a radical prostatectomy, because in the actual process itself, um, the operation took twice as long because of what the urologist had found during the operation. As a result of the pathology report actually confirmed that the cancer had spread outside the prostate, which means that I had to go on to an external radiation treatment within a few months after the operation had completed. So I went through 33 sessions of external beam radiation almost on a daily basis, Monday to Friday. Included within this were hormone treatments. So between the operation, the external beam radiation, and the hormone treatments, This took a major toll on my body at the time. I was not prepared for the effects of all of the treatments, no matter how much research that I did and read. There wasn't enough preparation to actually personally experience the after effect of the operation, the after effects of the radiation on a daily basis while I was going through the process, and the effects of the hormone treatment during the process as well. The radiation affects your entire system. It affects your bowels, it affects your stomach during the process. The hormone treatment affects your entire body as well and leaves you extremely tired. But it was a journey that I embraced and I was prepared to do. So no matter what happened, I was really prepared to take this to the end. There were no medications after procedure was completed. The only medication was during the procedures of external beam radiation, where I was given hormone treatments. These hormone treatments actually prevented the prostate cancer from, or the PSA levels from actually rising. So during the external beam radiation treatment, I was given some hormone medication. But after that, there were no medications. In fact, I was quite happy about that because it allowed my body to return to normal. During my recovery phases and knowing what I actually went through, and knowing that no matter how much research that I did, it could not have prepared me for what I went through. I said that there've got to be organizations around who can help other men prepare themselves for this journey. It was a learning experience for me. There were no regrets. I learned quite a lot. And so joining the Walnut Foundation actually allowed me to start to help other men reflect on my experience so their journeys could be a lot easier than mine. In life, I always look for the positives in everything. I really believe that there is a positive side to every experience. The positive side to my experiences is that I've been open to an entire world of health issues within men. And through the Walnut Foundation, I've been exposed to people, to places, to issues, to the whole world of health. And I'm very happy about it because now I can contribute and I can help men actually beyond prostate cancer to all issues affecting health. With my passion for helping others and through the Walnut Foundation, I am a certified peer navigator through Princess Margaret Hospital. I can now confidently say that I'm equipped to actually help men navigate through the process of prostate cancer. But not only men, but men and their caregivers as well. So we can help them on their journey through prostate cancer. If I had to do this all over again, I don't know if I could have affected the prostate cancer occurrence in my body. I'm not too sure what the cause of it was. What I would have done differently is probably to seek peer help at the early stages. Speak to people who have experienced this journey. I could have opted for earlier treatment. The whole prostate cancer experience is changing rapidly. There are more solutions available today than there were even 5 years ago or 10 years ago. So I would have opted for an earlier solution There are a number of things I could have done, but the key thing is peer support, speaking with other men. I wish I had known of the Walnut Foundation from day one. It would have really helped the journey be a lot easier, probably helped to make better decisions as well. Prostate health screening is so very critical to understanding and dealing with prostate cancer. It's the one thing that helped me quite a bit. My doctor recommended it, made sure that I had it every year, and monitored my progress. And that's how I ended up knowing that there's a possibility of prostate cancer. I encourage every male to have their prostate screened on an annual basis. When I was diagnosed, I gathered all of the men within my family and encouraged them all to have themselves checked because there's a possibility that this is hereditary. I do encourage all men. Prostate screening is so very important. As I mentioned previously, there's always good in every situation. And I've been able to turn this experience into something that has really benefited my life. Mainly through the Walnut Foundation, I have been exposed to and have been able to contribute to the education and awareness of men, not just in prostate cancer, but in general health awareness affecting men and their spouses. And it's about taking responsibility. I took responsibility, and I'm happy with the results.